Did that even work? Sure hope so. Okay, there we go. I hope that worked. There was a weird delay there. Good. As long as the intro worked correctly, because it was funny, and I had to set that up. And if it didn't work, I'd be annoyed. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings. Nothing's changed around here at all. If you're a patron of mine, you would know what happened. And if you have no idea, you haven't been paying attention. Tonight of all nights. I know. You were hoping for me to just shave my mustache and shave off all my hair on top of my head too. Why not? Let's go. Do it. Music maestro. Well, I gotta fiddle with this. What I didn't fiddle with. There we go. Hopefully that's not too loud. I can never tell, as you know. I just need it in the background. Oh. So yeah, I'm in a weird headspace tonight. It sucks. Today. It's been most of the day I felt like this. Anyway, it's Bourbon Night samples from last month. I did 4 videos. I have 4 beverages next to me. And I'm going to drink them tonight. And of course, remind you what they are. That usually helps. You can always watch the videos, but knowing while doing this helps. In fact, knowing and having prepared what they are on the stream for the stream would have been a good idea before I started the live stream. Did I mention I'm not in the best headspace today? Not a terrible one, just that big tired feeling around my eyeballs does not want to go away. It sucks. Hold on. Fix this. Actually, is that showing up? No, it isn't. Ooh. Hey. I learned something new. That I can fiddle with something without you seeing anything. Good to know. While I'm fiddling with this, please let me know what's in your glass tonight. I do not like to drink alone when I am live streaming. Other times, no comment. To go over these first, so you can at least see. And so I can see. Hold on. Can't see what I'm doing. We have the Sagamore Spirit Rye. What do you know, Mr. Mustache? See, I can't get rid of the mustache ever, for one thing, because it's my whole existence on YouTube. Getting rid of that might not be the best idea. I would look like a child. Yes, I know. You can check my OnlyFans for that kind of content. Russell's. Russell's Reserve. The Lucky Sevens. Look at that. Isn't that a neat label? It's old school. Because, of course, birthday month was July 7th. That was my birthday. July is the 7th month in the year. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So both of those are very, word that makes sense here. Appropriate. There we go. I almost said appropriation. That's the wrong word. Nulu. Double oaked. Wheated. The wheat smell of success. Look at that label. That is what I'm talking about. Like if I ever, big if, ever do some kind of barrel pick, I expect this kind of label and nothing less. Excuse me. So I haven't gotten used to this thing being in front of me. I'm sorry. Let's hide the intro again. I hope you enjoyed the intro very much. You're going to see that again in the upcoming video for next week. Because I made it for that. And then realized, wait a minute, I'm going to go live before. I should probably use it then too. Thus I did. And I hope it went over well. Ooh! Everyone else who shows up after seeing, who missed the intro, you're going to be like, what? Huh? Huh? You weren't here for the intro, I'm sorry. And of course, Knob Creek. How do I show you what it says here? Focus on the words. There we go. Hey, I got it. It's bourbon night. KillCo Westby reparations. No. None of that. Alright, I'm going to start with the rye in honor of Zenbood, because Zenbood is graciously drinking some bourbon tonight, believe it or not. I don't know if he's going to drink the whole thing, but surprise. Surprise for me, at least. So let me put this in first. The glass. That's what she... Stop. Stop, stop, stop. IBN. Sagamore Spirit. Rye. That's the first thing I'm pouring tonight. Oh, and if you haven't seen the goal, or if you can't see the goal, I still don't know how goals work, but I did find out that the goal thing that started recently on my channel was because I opted in to do it, which I didn't really know at the time. So the goal thing has been a little odd. What did happen, if you did see one of the shorts I did recently, because I participated in this little, we're trying a new thing, the goals, I got a gift certificate for Domino's. And I bought that pizza. Well, I ordered that pizza. I didn't have to buy it. That's the whole point. And I ate it. And it was good. Not the best, because Domino's. Oh, okay. Ding. And no hate to Domino's. I used to work for Domino's. Delivery driver before Google Maps were a thing. It was a while ago, as you can imagine. Okay. Also, August is Psoriasis Awareness Month. I just reused the video from last year because I thought that one was pretty funny. Looks nothing like what's behind me now, of course, but your brain is punching your eyeballs from the inside. It sucks. Whatever it is, it'll fizzle out. It's just been on and off today, and it's one good thing is I've had weird bursts of energy. At the same time today, I managed to move a bunch of stuff around. I suddenly tried to remember if I had some memory sticks or RAM, memory, whatever. You know what I mean? For my computer, because I realized I found out I had 2 slots that I could put more memory in, or RAM, same thing. And there's nothing there. I don't really think my computer would need much more, but I was like, oh, why don't I put, might help with the gaming. I don't know. And then I looked around for stuff to see if I had some old ones that I purchased ages ago. Couldn't find them. And managed to trash a whole bunch of my apartment looking for it. Found some other random things. Yearbooks. And something a friend gave me as a gift ages ago. Like 10 plus years ago, probably. That was nice. And speaking of gifts... the link is still down below, I think. I mean, it is, certainly. Please check for me. For those of you who wish to upgrade the channel in certain manners, that's an awesome thing to do. I will continue to add more to that list as the years go by, as the months go by. Let's not go for years yet. And special thanks to Patrick Ganey, Zenbood, Kathy Huey, I think. That's right, but my brain's in doubt mode. For sending gifts. Surprised the hell out of me. This one especially. This. I had to put this together, by the way. Hope it stays. Ashy Brow Elbow Awareness Month. That, yeah, actually, yeah. That is not too bad because I have medication, but I also have it on my skin right here. But I manage it as best I can. Really messed with my confidence as a teenager. That was awesome. And it still messes with... It doesn't help that my other stuff, mental stuff, is already causing enough problems without me being self-conscious about how pretty I look. The mustache helps because people get distracted by that and don't see anything else. Dude, you have a problem. I, on the other hand, don't have a problem yet. I hope to get more of those, the shelves, in due time. Because right now the jank is strong right now. Because you see this shelf, you're like, well, it's nice plastic shelving you got there. Yes, it is. Mustache and giant. We don't talk about that. But this is really great. This is a huge upgrade. Most of these are unopened. I put a few up here that are, just to even it out. I like the idea of making things look nice on a shelf like this. Help me be a little organized. You can't tell, you can't see it, but you can see the tops here. I might have to move those up. No, I'm not going to move those up. That's silly. But down here, if you look at all these tops, these are all Elijah Craig bottles. Every single one. Feels a little silly. I blame a certain someone for getting me into Elijah Craig for a bit there. I'm still into Elijah Craig, but I'm not going to buy their goddamn releases every year. Like 3 of them. I like them. They're lovely. But as I finished off the was it C920 less than a month ago, and that was officially 4 years ago. It's gonna take me a while to finish any of those bottles. All right. I gotta do this properly. Oh, how do you spell Russell's? R-U-S-S-E-L-L. Sorry. Reserve. I wish I could put the full names here, but if I do, the whole thing's going to be far too long, and I don't want to do that. I also have samples that are going out Monday. I don't think he's here, but Mike Franklin, if you are here, you show up. He probably show up in about an hour. It's usually his thing. If he shows up at all. People have lives. His samples will be going out Monday, and the winner of tonight's raffle will also have their samples going out Monday. And then I have another sample pack that, guess what? It's going to go out Monday. So I hope this raffle does well, because I have to pay the delivery person who delivers things for me. Yeah. Ugh. I will call this one the Nulu Noir, because that's what it is. Noir. I just like that it's a double oaked weeded. I feel like it could have gone for another year, but hey, whatever. Doesn't really matter. 4 years. If you've been here a while, 4 years is good. 4 bourbons. For me. 10 is pretty good too, though. I'm an Eagle Rare fan. Damn them, they're 10 years. IBN Knob Creek. You know, I know someone who likes Knob Creek. You'll never guess who it is. I should probably change the top of this. So Scotchy, Scotch from the last one. It's Bourbon Night Flight, whatever. That's kind of what it is. It's actually the monthly sample pack, but it's also, coincidentally, it's Bourbon Night sample pack, so we'll say that. That works just fine. There you go. And magic. Wrong one, Brian. What are you doing? There we go. Hey. That was me. Don't worry. There's nothing wrong with that. There's just an extra line under there, and that was going to drive me bonkers. But there we go. Officially started the channel. The stream. The channel's been going for 5 years. I haven't officially started. Although the upgrade does make it feel that way. We're getting professional. I have the microphone. I have the shelving. I don't even know who I am anymore. I thought it was janky, and now I'm getting all fancy. I can't. Soon I'll be wearing a button-up shirt. Ooh. It's going to be awful. Let's see. Drugs? No, no drugs. Oh, and the goal. I mentioned the goal. But if we get 10 super chats, which we might, if people choose to do it that way, I will have a shot of whiskey. Reminder, I don't like doing shots of whiskey, and I don't think anyone should do shots of whiskey. It's a bad idea. It is going along the lines of inebriation and not enjoyment. And that's something I gave up a long time ago, enjoying anything. I mean, inebriation. Still happens, of course, but not to any extent. Oh, hi, Rye. Yes, that's right. Whew. Oh, yeah. Son, but you should try this someday. He said, facetiously? I'm trying to use the big words tonight. First whiskey of the day. 55%, by the way. We have 55, 55, 56, and then 60%. So we're going to jump at the end. I don't know about 56. Hold on. Oh, 56.8. My mistake. Almost 57. We're close. Oh, all right. Got that. Got that. Double checking all the streams. Music is live. We are good. I am officially started. Officially. And as usual, I expect more people to show up later because Friday. You guys voted on this, by the way. That weren't clear. I asked patrons and I think I just asked on the channel. I didn't want to limit it to members. But I asked a broad amount of people who enjoy this channel. When would you want me to do this raffle? We're doing it tonight because that was what the vote was. All 6 vowels in alphabetical order. Facetiously, what I don't know if that was the right word. I think it sounded and felt like the right word, but I don't know. I was trying to imply that you should try this rye because you already have, and I know that, and you know that. But I'm not good with words. Me talk pretty one day. Ugh. All right, there's the 55% rolling in now. That's really pleasant for a rye. It is. I was about to say something ridiculous. I was about to say, it's really reminding me of a Sagamore Spirit Double Oaked I have. Which is good. It's the same distillery. It should taste similar. And that was really amusing to me that I thought that just now. I'm tempted to go grab it. Not go grab it, but it's buried back here somewhere still. I know that one's sweeter. This one is not as sweet, but it's actually better than I remember when I did the video. I'm finding I get really tense when I have to record videos now. Because there's a... professionalism is not the right word. But suddenly I sort of feel the pressure to do it well and give the tasting notes, and I really have to get out of that mindset. It's been bothering me lately because it sits in my head and makes this distracting. I can't focus on enjoying it when I'm thinking I gotta find the toast and I gotta find the notes. We're working on it. I don't know why that's become a thing with me, but it's very unpleasant. And drinking whiskey should not be an unpleasant thing to do. It's mostly the recording part that can be, that lately has been a little more pressure feeling. That'll go away. That happens every once in a while. I start to get really analytical and critical about what I'm doing. Analytical? Critical. There's another word I'm not completely sure about. We have all the fun words tonight. Bad X Bourbon. Yo, cheers, peeps. Welcome to the live stream. I don't know why I'm doing that. Bad X, look, I got wood. Shelving, wood shelving. Thank you for chopping it for me. If only, that'd be hilarious. That was a gift. Birthday present. Oh, to list off what the birthday presents were. For the shelving. Duh. This microphone arm, which you can't really see, but it's right here. But you can't. Oh, there it is. You can see this part. So that's these were really big ones. They're like, I don't believe that happened once. I was given some chocolate covered Oreo cookies, except they're not Oreo cookies, but they are the same kind of. You know those Oreo cookies that are not Oreo cookies, right? They are those. Which is fine. I can tell. And it's probably copyright or some nonsense like that. Don't use our cookies. Anyway. There were some of those. I still have plenty left. I'm going to eat all of them. I was given a raincoat, which I have needed for many years. And my new, not briefcase, but it's a leather bag that carries my laptop, which I've needed for a while. I have a backpack for it, but I realized that was kind of, with the battery pack I got with it, unfortunately, it's huge. It's obnoxiously large. But it fits in that bag, so I can cart that around now. A little easier on my back. Oh, that was cool. A giant flashlight, which I didn't really, I don't remember was on my list, but it was. I think I know why, because I'm a child, and you give me a flashlight that has, 3 or 4, what is it, D batteries, really the big ones. And I started messing with that. I'm going to play with that a little later. Once it gets dark, massive light. Bobby Bludgeoning Boxwood Basher. Behold. What else? I don't want to forget anything. Oh, some foldable, I don't want to say storage space, but that's what it is. It's something for, like, you put it under your bed, like clothing or something. That's the main reason I got it. I realized I have so many blasted winter clothes out still. Like, I need to put those away. And I got 2 of those. They come in a pack. I got to use those. I got one already filled up and under the bed. Actually, no, on a shelf. On a shelf that used to be here. So now I have more shelving somewhere else. It's awesome. I can start to organize my life. At least it can look organized, even if it's a mess. There was something else. Well, it'll come to me. That was the most of them, if not all of them. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but that's normal. That's the usual feeling I have. All wonderful gifts. I know. I know Patrick Green got a bunch of stuff. That's what I'm worried about. I'm like, he got a bunch of things, and I'm trying to remember what all of them were, and he sent them to me as gifts. Like, that was the one that really blew my mind. That because I had to story time. That came in a box, and I had to put it together. It was a very large box. So the post office could not drop it off. They're not allowed to do that anymore. People are jerks and steal packages, so they officially said if it's too big to put in there, if you can't put it in the post office package container, I have to pick it up from the post office, which I did, not knowing what the heck it was. Because, like, I didn't order anything. Giant box that barely fit in my trunk. Pretty awesome. I managed to remind myself that I can do little manual labory things when I have to, and putting that together was a nice reminder of that. I actually enjoy it, which is weird. It's kind of like Legos, except, larger scale. I just pull it off. Oh, I know there was something else. 1 entry for Badax. There you go. Thank you, Zebud. Like, heart thingy. Oh, that's what I don't have up. The randomizer. Oh, man. Be glad you're not in my brain, everyone, because it's a rough place to be sometimes. Like, I get the raffle all set up. It's like, yeah, I'm done. But I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, because I am. Badax Bourbon is 1 for 1 for 1. And oddly enough, it's a whole bunch of bourbon samples. Wow. Lucky him. Should he win? We'll see. We will see. I take that back. I'm drinking a rye. Picked by It's Bourbonite. Very confusing. Well, there we go. Let's see what I'm doing. That's 1 down. Everybody knows that. Stop. I'm bumping into this thing. You'll forgive me, but I'm stuck in my head about what else I received. Because quite a bit. Like, I've never had a birthday month like this, because I kind of gave up on gifts long ago. But then, of course, realizing I have an Amazon wish list I can use, I might as well tell people about that. To my surprise, people actually sent gifts. It was very nice. I feel unworthy, as expected. God, I move so much stuff around. Oreo cookies. Patrick Green gave me stuff recently, but it's all getting blurred together. I didn't get a whole lot of stuff as far as like getting overwhelmed by it, but it was funny to keep receiving packages showing up. I was like, what? Huh? Eh? Hurt? And now I'm just trying to remember what they all are. Yeah, I think that's it. I think. Oh, there it is. Haha. I'm like, I am definitely forgetting something. It's I had some ice ball things. Like you make them put the water in and put it in the freezer and it turns into a ball of ice. Whoa! Those were also gifted. Yes, I knew I was forgetting something. They work really well. I tried them over the past couple days, honestly. Because they work very well. It's like, oh, it's like, you know, that big. Fits in the, like that. Big chunk of ice. Works really good in a glass. It worked really well on the Rock Hard, which someone might be enjoying right now. Someone might be getting Rock Hard right now. Enjoyable for a rye, but still rye. I can tell because it's a rye. There's a cherry note that's showing up that I don't remember getting last time. It's like a smoked cherry, which is odd. Experience maybe not enjoying. Too sweet, I imagine. It's MGP. We don't even know if you like MGP, if anything. But look. That should tell you plenty about if I like it or not. I also happen to get another one. I ordered it. The Crowded Barrel just finished one, and it was finished in... Well, they released one that was finished in something. I think it was Chardonnay or something weird like that. So I will get more. Don't worry. Oh, nice. Ooh, what'd you eat? What'd you drink? Oh, man. Thankfully, that's the thought I don't have to worry about. With the anniversary of some sort. Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? Please stop. I don't want to do anything. I'm tired. I like the idea of doing stuff. I'll admit that. Like going to a fancy restaurant or something. It's like, oh, yeah, it sounds nice. Expensive. And those places always make me feel very uncomfortable because everyone is being a server. You know, you're the customer and they're very intent on making you have a nice time. And for my brain, it's like, please just act like a human being and stop doing that. It feels weird. Please stop. I know you're doing your job and it requires a certain behavior, but it feels really weird. I have a song stuck in my head and I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I heard part of it earlier tonight. I didn't finish the whole song. As I believe it was. Chris Cornell's song, of all things. I also need to ask everyone, what are your weekend plans? I have none. It's great. I love it. Yeah, I'm going to stay inside and be as comfortable as possible. I don't know about the rest of the state or anyone else in other countries, but it was really hot today. I didn't like it. I went outside and experienced severe discomfort. Severe! I was having a conversation with myself about this whole topic, where... Does anyone else feel the UV radiation? Like, it's not like the sun and it's warm and it's hot. It's like, no, I feel like I'm getting hit by something and it hurts. Maybe you go, Not strictly painful, but it's not pleasant. Very, very unpleasant for me to go outside in this kind of weather. Ugh, give me at least a little cloudy day. God, whoa. If I go out when it's nearly 90 degrees and muggy-ish and hot. Completely clear skies. Ow. And noon. That was my mistake. I had to go get something around noon. Blech. Normally something I would have gotten picked up much earlier in the day. Uh-oh. Cooper Legend by Jack Abbey. That means Ragged Island's going to have theirs soon. Oh boy. I'm not ready. That's ages from now. You know, kind of. August, September, October. October is right on the corner, actually. Ah! And I am, of course, thinking about making content. Yay. I have to get ahead. Jim Giles. Good evening. Welcome to this chaos. I bet they did. Well, I've had it, but it was a while ago. I don't know if they changed every year or anything, but I usually buy, or at least get a tour of it. I don't remember if I like it or not. That's my issue. You know what? It'd be good if I had the thing rolling across the top, wouldn't it? Nope, it's not Scotch whiskey. There we go. And I feel like I just changed the color because I changed that for reasons I don't remember. It was for Adriana's thing, right? Select a color. Let's go with that one. There we go. Yeah, it was usually green. True, Oktoberfest is really the end of September, not too far off. That's true. There's actually something that throwback hot bitter rolls I was drinking last year that I asked him about and I never got it. It was, you know, the kind that was actually from Germany. Like, I don't remember where Oktoberfest is. And I feel like I put it down or wrote it down or bookmarked it or something, and I'm gonna have to ask him again what it was. It's the official Oktoberfest. I just don't remember what brand. Imported, obviously. Huh. Jimmy Jazz Zen Boot is drinking bourbon. I don't know what's happened to him. I didn't tell him to do it, but I think he's lost it. He's going to just give up on Scotch and rye whiskey and have only bourbon now. I can tell. Some people have had that happen. Well, I've had that happen, come to think of it. Where, you know, bourbon? What? Exactly. It's my own fault. I gave it to him. Yeah, I started in with Scotch and then switched over to mostly bourbons. Not on purpose. Just, I did a short on it once. It's like the reason, why do I like bourbon more than Scotch? It costs less. I live in America. It costs much less than Scotch does. That's the reason. I still like Scotch. But it'd be nice if it didn't cost $70 a bottle or more. Usually more. I have currently I have the cap of 65, and that's only because of Redbreast 12, which used to be 50. I'm not complaining. You're complaining. If that hadn't happened, I would have stayed at 50. Oh well. C'est la vie. More whiskey, you say? I agree. Might as well join Zen Boot with a bourbon. Now that he's become an addict. I have to move my whole body differently now that this microphone's in front of me. Again, this is where the arm is, and this is where my arm goes to get my drink. If I was left-handed, this wouldn't be a problem. I've actually thought about moving this to the left side of my desk. However, there's not much room there either. It's a thought, though. It's going to be in my way to some extent, no matter where I put it. No matter where I put it. And the other issue is, of course, well, I would like to have this in a different spot. One, it moves very easily, so that's not a major issue. But the cord isn't very long. So to plug it into my computer and have it work properly, well, I need to either buy another cord, which I don't want to do, or leave it where it is, which is the most likely thing I'm going to do. I want to sound good, damn it. Is that so much to ask? I hope I do sound good. I can never be certain this thing's working because it likes to just tap out at 11, or not 11, but what is that? Plus 10, plus 10-ish? I wish I understood how sounds and stuff work better. Me, no good with the stuff and things. Blech. Thank you, Stream Elements, for reminding everyone to please smack the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Do it. I know all of you already have. Haven't you? I know you all have. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Would you? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Deep. Golf today. Orchard House. You know what? I saw Crowded Barrel. I know that's not what you meant. But that's what I thought of first. Not a compass box at all. Coincidence? Yes. But they have gone there. Compass box crazies have been in been at Crowded Barrel with Irene Tan. There's a video about it. Don't believe me? Guess what? They were blending some stuff of their own, I believe. If memory serves me, which it often doesn't. On to the Russells. Oh, man, that's better. So sweet! How many golf balls did you start with? How many did you end with? Ooh, is that how that works? Ah! That was very nice. For whatever reason, I don't like Russells as much as I like Wild Turkey. It's an odd thing. I think this is a little drier. Or something. Something... I think people have talked about a Wild Turkey funk or something like that. And I feel as if I mentioned that in the video. Last time. Well, not last time. When I did the video, I feel like I mentioned that. Smells really sweet on the nose. Brown sugar inviting. Vanillas. That's a classic. It's literally. Oh yeah. I've also thought of putting this microphone up here. It would work. As long as it's pointed in the right place. But then the arm would be, you know, like this, above me. But it wouldn't be right here, in my way. It's not really in the way. Just have to go in between here to get my beverage. Did you know I've never been golfing? Little known fact. I have never gone golfing. Mini golf, I feel like, doesn't count. I've seen people golf. I know how it works. I understand it. I don't know why people do it. If you're wondering what I'm thinking of specifically, there is a skit that Robin Williams did about golf in Scotland. You've probably seen it. It's hilarious. Whack the ball into a gopher hole. Silly. And to remind everyone, the goal, if reached tonight, means I get to do a shot of whiskey. And this is handmade, by the way. And though it looks like a lot more, it isn't. I checked. It's the same amount as a normal shot glass. And a reminder, I used to collect shot glasses because I had a problem. I thought about alcohol in a very specific way. Oh, Nilla wafers. How dare you. Yeah, well, yeah, I know what my snack of the evening will be is those chocolate-covered Oreo cookie-ish things. They're pretty good. But they're also the kind that look a lot better than they taste. They look really nice. As far as eating them, it's like, oh, they're fine. But it's borderline that Easter chocolate. You know what I mean? Borderline. It isn't, but it's very close. But they look amazing. What I'm going to do, though, and the reason I know, I'm a connoisseur of Oreo cookies, apparently. But every Christmas? December? Screw Christmas. Every December, there are Oreo cookies that are covered in white fudge. I have to resist getting those every year. I resisted last year, which means I can get them this year. But that's how I know. They're very sweet, though. I remember last time I had them, I thought they were a bit much. Yeah, but they're a nice little treat. I could just make my own, honestly. Come to think of it, if I really wanted to. I know how to use chocolate. Or I mean how to melt chocolate. You know what I mean? It's not too difficult. Oof. Excuse me. Mini little wafers. I have some goldfish crackers. That's what I'm going to eat later. But only because I ate all of my Cheez-Its. Ate all of them. 2 boxes worth in like 2 weeks. I have a problem. Oh, an update for those of you who aren't part of my Patreon and aren't members of the channel, because you both have access to the podcast. But I had some blood work done recently and I was very annoyed by it. Like last week. Still angry about it. Basically, checking my cholesterol levels, and they're still the same as months ago when I first got annoyed that they are the way they are. However, I had noted that maybe getting blood work during birthday month when I ate a whole entire ice cream cake over the span of 3 weeks, not the ideal time to check my cholesterol. What was most disturbing, and I don't know how many of you have to worry about this cholesterol-wise, but my HDL levels, which is the good cholesterol, weirdly low. I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, medical crap. I don't like it. I don't like it. There is something different about the Russells. And I can't really place it. I know it's something, well, I can try to place it. It's somewhere in the middle. It feels drier. It's not as sweet. Not really. Like, I've been seeing the nutritionist for months and months to try to get everything back. Well, try and get everything a little better. But, for whatever reason, my HDLs have been going down for a couple of years now. Eventually, I won't be able to do with cholesterol at all. No. There's family history of cholesterol stuff. That's why I'm being aware of it now. And remember, Men's Health Month was what, like, not last month. Yeah, the month before, which is June. I think. I made some appointments that I don't want to make. Nothing serious. I still haven't seen the doctor about my cholesterol, really. But I get to see some doctors over the coming weeks. That sucks. I don't like doing that. But I did see the dentist this past week too. Spoilers for the podcast tomorrow. That was exciting. I got my routine cleaning and there's no cavities, and that's all you really want when you go do that. Sugar kitty meow. Meow. How are you? My dear puss. That's a word that feels dangerous to use while doing this. But it's an endearing term about cats. If you think anything else, that's you, not me. Rawr. Yo. Drugs. That's the phrase of the day, drugs. I keep looking over here at some taffy that I'm going to have one of later. It's medicinal. Medicinal. I have 2 of them. Aren't they glorious? Bought those like a week ago. Technically for Pop KillCo. This red one literally says ache away. So not being in pain. Oh yes, that is the thing. I am well aware of International Beer Day. It was Laffy Taffy, yes. Why it's Laffy, I don't know, but it is. But yeah, I had my beer earlier. Sugar Kitty, I'm probably going to drink that last cider. The Black Widow cider. Black Widow cider. Tonight. That sounds like a good thing. I had the beer earlier for lunch. And that's all I had was beer. No. Zenbu, the beer we bought a little while ago, I finished the last one of those today. That shows how often I drink beer. Not a lot. Once every couple days at best. I'm in that headspace of being very careful about how much alcohol I consume and how often lately. Just cause. Usually when I feel this way, it's because the dry week's gonna come up soon. I don't know when, but I want to get ahead of that. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, I don't know how loud that is, by the way. When I whistle, I'm right here, so hopefully not too loud. German Weissenbach for me. Weissenbach. With the beer? It's become a favorite of mine, apparently. I thought I didn't like it, but then I went back and tried it again, and it was sweeter than I remembered, which I did enjoy. I had my first initial taste of it last time. It seemed like an upgraded cheap beer. So, you know, Bud Light, Budweiser, that kind of beer. I don't know if that picked up. My grandma used to call it that, not me. Blame grandma. But, and the cider, I do like it. There's something about it. I haven't had it in a minute, so I'm trying to remember. I think the higher percentage, weirdly enough, and that it's, what is it, blueberry cider mix combo, right? I don't remember. But I think it's because it's so dark. It seems more like a juice, which is good, but I'm leaning into cider, and when I drink that, I don't think cider, I think fruit juice. That's probably the only problem I have with it. Other than that, it's delicious. I usually add a little bit of bourbon. It's very nice. Elijah Craig specifically, because that's the highest proof bourbon I want to put in there. Hence Black Widow, exactly. But I'm more of a sweet cider or a sweet dry cider. I haven't really picked a classification for it yet. But Zenbu knows the Orchard House from New Hampshire or Vermont or Massachusetts. I honestly forget. I really like one of theirs that they do annually, apparently. I'm going to keep an eye out for it. It should be soon. But they're expensive. You get a 4-pack for like $15. It blows. But it's a high percentage. It's like 7 something, maybe. I hope it's 7. That'd be hilarious. I can't see what I'm doing. Woo! Oh, and oddly enough, and by I mean specifically, Crowded Barrel is doing a little summer thing today. I have no idea what they're doing, except they're like hot dogs and beer. So that's good. I imagine it's brutally hot down there right now. I don't like to think about it, honestly. Oh, and I didn't say at the beginning, but if you if you enter the raffle via Venmo or PayPal, please at KillCo Whiskey Musings in chat so I can add you. Otherwise, I won't see it. I do have my phone in front of me, but it doesn't always like to tell me what I want to know. Sometimes it just doesn't. So we have to make sure that doesn't happen. There we go. I got all the apps open. We do. It's good stuff. Carlson Orchard cider. There we go. A sweet cider. Tart because of blackberry. Something like raspberry would be sweeter. See, I would like raspberry. I know I would. I'm a big raspberry fan. Raspberries, cherries. Not a major. I do like strawberries. I'll eat them, but I can think of other things I would eat. Thank you, Zebut. Also, I'm leaving this full because of last month. This is how crazy last month was. And as you can see, there are a whole bunch of bits and bobs in there right now. Sugar Kitty is having an entry. No. That makes it 2. 2 entries tonight via Super Chats. If you enter via Venmo or PayPal, it doesn't count to the goal. Clearly. Pop up. Oh, but he did, Sugar Kitty. But he did. We all know how much you like bourbon. Don't look, Brian. Ugh. I don't like when that happens. And look, we're also filling up the... that doesn't look right. Super Chat goal for the month. We definitely reached that last month, so and that does go up. So the goal of the Super Chats are to just keep getting Super Chats every month. And I do like to think this goal thing will help with that. It's pretty easy to do with what we're doing right now, the raffle giveaway and all that. But it's still new. Sugar Kitty, I got pizza for having this gold thing active now. It's pretty sweet. I even had the pizza delivered. That's a big step for me. I don't like having people I don't know showing up at my apartment. Not pleasant. Me no like. It's an original sin cider called Crimson Chaos, but it's also tart because it's cherries added. I like cherries. Cherries are nice. Ugh. But to give a precise which type of cider I like, it's what we're talking about. The Carlson one. It's the Three Brothers one. That one's amazing. I love it. I want some right now because the percentage is good. It's higher than usual, not 5. And the taste is amazing. Sure, Kitty, notice anything new about the channel? Nothing? Peter White, hello. Welcome to this chaos. Once more. It's Bourbon Night Flight tonight. In the raffle. There, this. You figured out why you don't like bourbon? It's just too sweet? I keep assuming it's because it's too sweet. The corn is just a bit much. Which I can understand. Or is it because it's dry? Whatever could you mean? I know. It's hard to tell. I like greens, but as kids I hated vegetables. You didn't like corn as a kid? I'm still going with the corn thing here. Corn is a green vegetable fruit. Is it? I know it's a weird one. I know that. It's like figuring out tomatoes are a fruit. It's weird. Doesn't feel right. Don't tell him. It's the veggie part that hits wrong. I think I know what you mean. Is it like a green note? It's like I've talked about green note before. In some things. I haven't gotten that in a minute though. And usually for me that just means it's just means it's young. Veggie part that's me wrong. There is something about actual corn I don't like. Something about the consistency of it, which is not pleasant. It's like, you know, when you eat it, you're gonna know later. You know what I mean? I won't go into details there, but you understand if you understand. I'm thinking to myself, I don't usually eat corn. Like corn off the cob? Is that where you get the kind of veggie part? Because you're eating it right off there, so that's about as close to the vegetable fruit thing, whatever, that you can get. Oh, my legs. The raffle will continue for 1 more hour. You have been informed. You're welcome. And yes, if you can't tell, my eyes feel very heavy, and it's annoying. But that's the facts. Do it. Do it. I gotta show you my balls, Jimmy Daz. They're right over there. I was given a gift last month of ice ball maker things. I fill it with ice and it makes a nice little round one. A big one. That's my problem with most of the ice molds I've seen is they're small. And you need a big old freaking thing of ice to put in there. Round or cubular. If it's cubular or round, it has to be ginormous. And you can only seem to get those if you go out to a bar. And even then, you're lucky if that happens. Usually just put a whole bunch of ice. Which works, but no, I don't want that. Batch of corn from the local farm truck on the side of the road. Nice. It's really good this year. You get bicolors first. The white will be next. And usually the white is even better. Oh my gosh, stop it. It's hot. Ice is in everything. You know what? I'm going to actually show you. I'm going to show you my balls. Just one of them. Wait. Oh no, now you know where my fridge is. It's not far. Look at my balls. This is why I grabbed 2. That's not even the right pot, but yeah. These are full of ice right now. I'm not gonna don't undo it, but this comes off, there's a little thing, put all the ice in there, and put all the water in there. And then you get these. YouTube is not ready for this. Actually, this is very ready for this. You haven't been searching YouTube enough if you don't know what's out there. But yeah, these work really well. I want to show you, but I don't want to actually cause any chaos. Oh, there we go. That weirdly worked. See? Big ass thing. You can't really tell, but it is. Balls, boobies, you choose. Hey, to each their own. I've decided I'm going to move around a bit because I'm weary. And if I move around a bit, the blood gets flowing and I feel a little better. Briefly. Oh, excuse me. Here's one of my other gifts. We're showing off my... This is show and tell. Or show and don't tell. Anyhow. I'm a businessman now. Wow, that's my bad shoulder. What am I doing? That's better. I'm popular. This is not comfortable in my chair. There we go. My laptop's in here. And I can drag it around and look stylish while I'm doing it. It's really nice. Yep, it smells like real leather. Is it? We don't... Hold on, is it? Let's find out. Leather, canvas, nylon. Made in China. Of course it is. I thought I bought something really nice from America. It's like, oh, I forgot everything on Amazon is from China. It's fine, as long as it looks nice. There's a little pad here. I can put it on my shoulder and not hurt myself. Looks pretty nice, right? I mean, not while I'm having it on right now. This feels like it hurts. It doesn't. That's pretty cool. Nice way to cart around my laptop and be able to access it pretty easily when I'm traveling and it's in my backpack. I have to, you know, dig it out. Not much better here. I did find out, to my chagrin, made in Italy. Oh, China. Yeah, I wish, you know. When I looked at this on Amazon, I was like, oh man, that's a really nice looking, you know, laptop carrier. And other things. There's more room. And I never really check very closely. I try to. Sometimes I do. Feels like there needs to be a button that says, you know, made in America or just not made in China. And I feel like my options will drop significantly. But Italian leather would have been pretty awesome. And yes, I know leather is cruel, but it also is fairly durable. Hello, you freaking frighters. Hanging easy. Hello. Welcome to Waffle Night. I'm showing off things. Yeah, got my laptop right here. Very nice. It makes me look stylish. At least that's a general idea. My real fear, though, is I'm going to put this down and then get up and forget that I put it down while traveling and just completely lose my laptop, and that would really suck. Because this was also a big donation to the channel for me to live stream. I can't believe, well, no, I can't believe, but thinking back on my channel and how far we've come, like, this whole thing is really wild. You know, the thinking of some of my earliest live streams when traveling was, you know, on my phone. I imagine looked awful. All right, get in there. Okay. Locking this up is a little interesting. They have magnets, which feels weird, but all right. They can come off. The strap parts are magnetic and they come off. Again, reminder for those of you just showing up. Raffle going on, obviously. $5, one entry. These are the samples. All its Bourbonite bottle picks from last month, because I didn't do one last month. Oh yes, and at the, well, yeah, 8 more raffle entries via Super Chat will make it so I have to do a shot of whiskey at the end of the stream, or when we hit the goal, honestly, which will probably be, if at all, at the end of the stream. Or PayPal or Venmo for entries, just at KillCo Whiskey Musings in chat, so I can see that you did so. Thank you. Janky streams, endearing but janky. Yeah, well, I mean, it's even more prevalent now. Welcome to the Jank was a thing before, because it was a little janky looking here, and now we have, I'm in like the twilight zone of where my channel hopefully will get. It's like, on this side is the new and improved. On this side is the old and continuing to fall apart. Like, I keep worrying this thing is just going to keep going like this in the middle. Not yet. Still. So I've shown you my balls and I've shown you my case. What else? God damn it. Zenboot, what are you doing? Zenboot really likes bourbon. That's what's happening. 1 entry for Hanging AZ. That makes 3 people. That's pretty good odds. 1 in 3, actually. I can do that in my head. 1/3. I still don't know what the song in my head is right now. Nearly forgot my broken heart. Balls in a bag, thanks. Peter White, that's what I'm here for. Just balls and bags. I had a good birthday month. I haven't had like a gift type thing, birthday stuff in a while. One, because I asked my parents not to do that anymore. Don't give me gifts. I said that to my parents. We have other monetary concerns. But I realized if there was some other items that would improve the channel, like giant shelving, or a raincoat, or, you know, all the little things that make my life a little easier that I can't afford. And other people are graciously donating to the channel to improve my, you know, state of being. Because of what it is, little things help a lot. You know, improving the sound of the channel has gotten much better. I still don't know how that sounds, though. I just hope it sounds better. I can't hear what's happening when I talk, other than hearing my own self talk. But I don't know how it sounds on your end. Hopefully it's great. They're great. What else can I show off? I can show you the cookie things. I don't want them. I'm going to eat those. I'm not going to worry about showing you. Those are mine. I showed you my balls in the case. What else? The raincoat. I put that on just once, just to see if it fits. It does. Oh, I can show you my big light. My big flashlight. Hold on, I'll do that. I'll grab them both, just because. Just because I'm here to entertain you. And you will see it, and you will like it. Appropriate that there was a giant bourbon bottle for my AFK thing. Punch in the neck with spice. Yeah. All right, you ready for my big long flashlight? I don't know what I'm doing with my brain tonight. I blame Whiskey Uncensored for putting me in that headspace. It's bigger than you think.
What? Hey,
Jesus.
you just gave me $10,000.
Patrick Greene. You crazy son of a... Patrick Greene, never stop. But also, I can't... But my gratitude is never going to feel like enough. So the jank will improve. How big this thing is. My thought when I put this on the list was this is both a flashlight and a weapon. Patrick Greene, you're in for 2, whether you like it or not. That's the least I can do. You're in for 2. As you should be. I lost track of what I was doing. You know, I was thinking earlier tonight, Patrick Greene, I was thinking to myself, it's like, oh, where's the... That's odd. I thought I had those shelves on my list still. I wanted to get more of them. It's odd that I can't see them there. I think I know why now. Those are not cheap, by the way, everyone. Ugh. What am I going to do with you? Rock hide is a nutty bug with a hint of mint. Ooh, a hint of mint. That's nice. It's like a mint julep, almost. Oh, 4 roses, single barrel? Ooh. That is the upgrade. You go from the single barrel to the small batch select, and then you're craving the LE, and it's all over. Oh, wait, no, you'd be craving... Here's the thing. It goes single barrel, then it goes small batch select, then it goes the yellow label single barrels, like these ones. Can't see what I'm doing. Hold on. Like these ones with the like OESB and OESB. Hold on. Yeah, OESO for this case. But all their different varietals of yeast and such. And you start craving these and can't find them, and then you of course go after the LEs, which only happen once a year. And then you have a problem. Dang me like it. Hey, you can, every time there's a Valentine's Day, you can buy yourself roses. I do. I've been single for a long time, but I'm buying myself roses all the time. There we go. This is a flashlight. I apologize for what this might do to your eyeballs. So please be aware. I'm going to blind you now. I'm curious to see what will happen to my camera. Don't break the camera. And then it... Oh! Whoa. I'm not exactly sure what it's doing. But as you can tell, it's very bright. It's also a massive, blunt object, in case anyone wants to start anything. Excuse me. Listen, relax. I still don't remember why I put that on there. I think it was just for going out at night so I could be seen. It's something. It wasn't nighttime. I don't remember why I wanted it, and I'm trying to remember why. I had a reason. What I'm going to do to get me to do more night walking, other than that, is maybe something for my arm or my head. Like one of those little flashlights you put on there, but again, those don't last. That one has giant batteries in it. It'll last for a while. Yeah. It was probably that one. If it wasn't that one, it was the one before it, which I liked even more. That was really good. Haven't found one like that since. Oh, nice. New LED lights are mega bright. Yeah, right? It's very bright. And then we have this. I'm not going to put this on. I know you want me to. It's very stylish. Wait, hold on. It's upside down. Sorry about the noise. I know this is making a lot of odd noises. Facebook, why? Again, one thing I have to look for from here on out, if I remember, which I probably won't, is to see what the brands are, or see where these items are from, and everything is made in China. It's insane. So here we go. And I'll try to show this so you can figure out what it is. But, ugh. Where'd everyone go? This is a cult now. But I've never had a raincoat that has like a hood. Well, I don't have any raincoats, actually. I have coats that will keep the rain off me, kind of. But I realized at some point, it's like, you know what would be nice for a coat? Is if it had a hood. In the winter, it's not a problem because I have a specific coat I wear in autumn and winter that has a hood. No problem. But other than that, like raining, downpour, I get this now. Very pleased. It's Darth KillCo, yep. It's raining men, indeed. It's not raining yet. Supposed the thunderstorms tonight. I don't believe it until I see it. Single malt Scotch next. Have enough bourbon. There you go. What else? I showed you my balls. I showed you my case. I showed you my coat. I showed you my flashlight. My big long flashlight. My big long black. Ah! The shelving is obvious. I can't pretend that. Sith Lord Master KillCo. Yes, that would be weird. Why not? Oh, you did? I already smoked? Oh, well. For us, they always seem like they're gonna come this way, and then they hit near the ocean, and just everything weird happens. It's a little weird. I don't know what it is about getting close to the ocean, or northeast winds, or what, but it always seems to fizzle out, or just miss the area completely, because Rhode Island's so small, it just goes around, or only goes underneath. It's always something. I haven't looked at a map recently. Need to hurry up. I'm behind. 15 minutes. I think that's most of the, like, I can show you stuff. Since I'm right here, the monsoon is late, and I'm sick of this heat, right? Oh yeah, I'm not going to show you the foldable containers. I'm not sure what to call them. Are they over there? Because I could show you. I'm gonna do it. If it's over there. If it's not there and I moved it, which I don't think I did. Alright then. People people try to tell you to get your stuff together. That's what I'm trying to do. And I got this earlier today. 2 of them. I'm showing you the one I haven't used yet. And of course, the thought was, what the hell is this? I don't know what this is. It's just a gray thing. But then, and of course I picked this up first and went, hold on, do it. Why don't you do it? Why must you embarrass me? There we go. Sorry. The channel's gone away. Like, what the heck is this? I don't understand. And then I saw this thing, and I went, I still don't understand. So I unfolded it, and I saw this part. Where'd everyone go? Well, I can kind of see what's happening. Oh god, it didn't work. There we go. Kind of worked. Well, basically, you put this on the bottom, and suddenly you have a giant container. In my case, I was thinking putting it in the bed. Where else am I going to put it? And it's mostly going to be for clothing, because I can't get my stuff together. That was another wonderful gift, of course. I think that's everything I want to show you. The shelves speak to themselves. The microphone and the stand also, hello. Speak. Well, you can literally hear the improvement, I hope. I think that's just about everything. A lot of gifts, a lot of things that are helpful. In one way or another. It's easy, you know, when you just, I always find it funny that so many channels are kind of one or the other. I know my channel seems like a bourbon channel, I understand that. But I do try to throw other things in there. I know for about 2 months a year, I am strictly bourbon. Like July and September? Yeah, which aren't far apart, but that's what they are. July, usually I do the It's Bourbon Night bottles that I happen to have, and then September is National Bourbon Month. So, you know, bourbon. Glen Scotia recipe, give it to me. Someone had Glen Scotia last night, and it was Irene Tan's bottle. And I went, because I don't have that. I'll get it eventually, maybe, if she still has any. I would not be surprised if she didn't. But I need to keep that in the back of my mind as another birthday present to myself. I deserve it, damn it. Russell's Reserve, pretty good. Pretty good. On to the Nulu. Again, it's hard for me not to like this with the label like that. That's pretty awesome. For those who weren't here earlier, look at that. It's the toast of the town. Oh, come on. There's a face. See if I can. There we go. No, maybe? No? Yeah, there we go. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, there we go. The sweet milk of death. Aha! Hang it easy, you're cursed for life if you want Irish whiskey, especially where you are. That's a bit of a. Ireland and you are pretty far apart. What the heck? You have made a Glen Scotia monstrosity. I'm sure it's delicious. How dare you? See, then, but you're starting to get into blending. Dangerous road. Danger. It's a good idea when you have so much whiskey. Like me not doing that, I should be ashamed. Especially being a whiskey somm. It's like, why aren't you doing that? It's like, well, it requires a little bit more thinking and learning and understanding of it than I have. I really like whiskey. I really like drinking it. I really like having other people drink it and enjoy it. The nitty gritty of it all, it starts to make me go, ooh, that sucks. I can get it, but if I remember correctly, the one time I did go to get it, because it was donated to the channel, aka someone donated the money to do so, which you can do, and I can attempt to find the bottle that you want me to try, but no guarantees. Usually I say what the price is beforehand, so that's usually how that happens. But I had to go to Total Wine, which is about an hour-ish for me. There are no Total Wines near me, and none in the state of Rhode Island. That tells you something about Rhode Island. There are no real major liquor store chains in my area. They're all little mom and pop shops. I have to go to Massachusetts to have like a big supermarket sized liquor store. It's weird. On the plus side, you get a bunch of different places that like to do barrel picks. That's nice. They're not always the best, but they're usually nice. In fact, come to think of it, I have, with my little collection of Elijah Craig down here, which you can't see, but you can tell the tops, they're all Elijah Craig. There's a bottle of... I also have all private barrel and barrel proofs at the front here. Where are you? Is that it? Oh, there it is. Hold, please. Yeah. So this, but it's got dust on it. Of course it does. My whole life is dusty. You see this Elijah Craig barrel. On the top it says Allen's Wine and Spirits, Portsmouth, Rhode Island, 30th anniversary. So this is their 30th anniversary pick, which is why I haven't opened it yet, because it feels like one of those like, oh, this is a very special bottle on the back, especially here. See if it wants to show up. Do it. I know it's around here. Ah, 10 years, single barrel. That's very specific, isn't it? It's not a high proof version either. It's 47%. Has to give you a little info. Rickhouse M floor 6. 47%. I'm very curious to open this, and I'm thinking about September now that I mentioned the next month that'll be mainly bourbons. This could be when I finally open. I bought this. Like, wait, when was the 30th? When was the 30th thing? I don't remember. It was at least 3 years ago. It was very likely before 2020. Excuse me. Let's have order here. Clang, clang, clang. Sorry. But I wanted to open that one for like a special reason, and considering I'm being very careful about buying bottles, still doing it, but being careful about it. For a while there, was buying many bottles a month. That wasn't obvious. Remember. Try to remember even. Oh yeah. Woo. Whoa, ha. Whoa. Hey. I forgot what we switched to here. Very old school. Walk into a place and leave with a bottle. I do like doing that. I will switch to beer or something else. I don't like walking to a liquor store and not taking anything with me, because I feel very suspicious. Walked into a liquor store, bought nothing, left. How dare you come in here and not buy anything? But I've gotten better and better about being like, it's a store, I can come in here, and if I don't see anything I want, I leave. Very simple. And no one ever has a problem with that. They are not paying that much attention. Trying to hide the whole... Hey! Sorry, I don't know why I felt the need to do that, but I did. I still feel like I'm forgetting something about all the gifts I got, other than the Oreo cookie things. Oreo cookie things. My balls. My sack. My accordion storage thing. Raincoat. Light bulb. Flashlight. My giant black flashlight. Feels kind of like a lightsaber. Can't see. Oh, really? I shouldn't do that. That's a very bright flashlight. Bruised my forehead. Don't do that. That might improve it. Extra aging. A little sun blast. Heat blasted proper 12s. And Wexton Barnes. Ouch. Yep. I know that one. What's the stupid one I know? A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" Ba-dum-bum. It's funny. Leave me alone. I am not a comedian. You might think I am. You're wrong. I'm a mess. There's a difference. Yeah, sunspots. It's like, I had to have it. Wow. Noodle is really weird, man. Like, good weird. I never know what to expect from it. As I understand it, it's not really a distillery. Please correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know. I feel like it's a bottling place. And this seems very similar to MGP. If it isn't, I'll be surprised. Really? Just an OGD 114? Excuse me. That stuff is glorious. If anything, the bottle and the cork itself are stellar. Yikes. Yeah, don't leave whiskey in 100+ degrees. Good God. OGD is a unicorn in Canada. Where's mine? This is a very interesting thing you'll note on whiskey channels. If a bottle's mentioned and the person has one, they have to find it. I'm no different. Or they have to pour it. That happens a lot of pub streams where a bunch of people are on. Someone says, I have this bottle, and then the other person grabs theirs. And, it's hilarious. I did that just last night. Last night? Whenever Whiskey Uncensored went live, I popped on there to chat. And weirdly enough, it was the Eleanor, Crowded Barrel's Eleanor release, batch 5. I'm looking at it. It's right there. So I poured a little of that, even though I hadn't planned to have a drink last night at all. That changed. I had it on ice. Nice ball. Ball of ice. Where is it? OGD, where be thee? Wow. OGD, where be they? I don't know where all my bottles are anymore. Like, this used to be very small and a mess. Now it's not. And it looks very nice and organized. And I still don't know where things are. Oh, there it is. Hold, please. Eep. Come here, you little bastard. This is perfectly safe. Oh, I put it way up there. I mean, look at the bottle. And the cork. The cork's ridiculously oversized. But this is good stuff. $35-ish. Give it to me. I don't know where to put you now. I'll put you right here. No. Yep. Nope. Yep. It's not open yet, so I don't like putting it there. But... That was a Nika from the barrel, if anyone's wondering. My Rocksport, hell yeah. It's good stuff, man. There are very few bottles out there I can be like, yes, it's very good. It's also fairly inexpensive. Like the proof, the quality, the price. The PCP, proof quality, no, PQP, what is my brain doing? PQP, price, quality, and proof. Yeah, why not? A percentage, either way it works. U.S. liquor laws are stupid. We decided to do state by state because prohibition. Woo. That was stupid. Prohibition wasn't a bad thing. Reminder. I don't want you guys looking at my ass. That's all it is. Relax. None of that. Might not be wearing pants at all. You have no idea. Hey, there you go. That's quite a trip. That's right. It's hot. It's hot. 1980s National Distiller. Yeah, ODG is great. It's not easy to find around here, but if I can find one and I see it for like $35, I will get one. Even if I have one, I will get one. I really like having that on the shelf. Because as we said price, quality, and percentage. All on point. Ooh, that felt unpleasant. Let's do it again. Oh yeah, that's not good. Ow. I'm about to go back and do, for the excitement of it all, do physical therapy again. Yay. I turned 44 and all of a sudden this part of my hand, the wrist area, started feeling funny. It's somewhat painful. So, you know, playing games online and editing, that's the thing. I need that hand. It's my right hand, for one thing. I feel like it's because I've had my wrist the wrong way for holding the mouse. So we'll see. Like, my chair is a little lower to the desk, so my wrist is a little more like up like that instead of like that, as it should be. 3/4 gone? Hey! You can always make another blend. Hey, Zenbu, that's your thing now. You get bourbons, like that one if you have it. You don't buy them, but if you have them, and try to blend them so you like them. It's like maybe 25% bourbon, 75% rye, American malt, whatever. 44, I wish. I know, I understand. I'm one of the younger people in the group of whiskey folks, but not the youngest by any means. But I also have a very, very different lifestyle from anyone else who's a whiskey tuber. Maybe a couple people understand, but none like me. There's that. There's the mustache and the mental illness. What more could you want? Blah. Oh, hey, I don't care. Stupid freaking pop-up thing. 78 degrees Fahrenheit, partially cloudy. All right. Give me the thunderstorms. I have a raincoat. I need to test it. And I have a giant flashlight. That could be a conductor, so maybe I shouldn't bring that out there, but... Boo does not like bourbon, Sam. I am. Nope. He doesn't. How do I explain that? Whoa. Think about the whiskey. You have less than 30 minutes to get your entries in for the It's Bourbon Night Sampler Pack from last month. Hurry up. I think we have enough entries. Hold on. I do have a limit, not a limit, but a certain dollar amount that has to be met for me to actually do these. Yeah, we're good. And it's usually just the cost of hand delivery, which is stupid. It's not terrible, but it's enough where if I do it for, 3 different people all at once, suddenly it's, let's see, hold on. Yeah, it can be like $70-ish total. And I don't include all the little extra stuff. Boo does have killer rye suggestions, though. He does. That's why I give him all the ryes I can. Be like, here, try this one. Here, try this one. Iron's Litchfields with Mortlock? That'd be Gazilla one. Exactly. Again, if you have a whole collection of whiskey, you might as well mess with it. You have plenty. Might as well. Another shelf coming tomorrow. That's bad news. Good news, but bad news. Because what's going to happen is the same thing that happened last time. So I'm reading the comment that Patrick Greeny had earlier. Because they had to keep it at the post office. I mentioned that earlier. Like, the box is too big. So I had to pick it up at the post office. And I'll probably have to do that tomorrow. And it's going to be hot. We'll see. Nashville Barrel had a release that was just basically OGD aged longer. Well, it's good that you can try it. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Right here. That's where you don't want to feel pain when you're working on computers. Really? You don't... I think many of you who have Windows also have this little annoying thing near the clock that keeps popping up. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. The usual clickbait titles like "Sunburn Victim Died for 25 Minutes." And I'm like, why is this what you're showing me right now? I don't care. Apparently came back for 25 minutes, but also sunburn. This thing knows how terrified I am of sunburns. That's, oh, great. All right, swell. No. And of course, as I mentioned, I will take a shot of whiskey if you guys get to the super chat goal of 7 more entries. And I mean, you have to do one at a time. You can't do all at once. I certainly encourage higher amounts so you can get more entries. But as far as the ticker goes, it wants per entry. And I didn't put a dollar amount, so that makes it easy. But it probably should be 5 if you want an entry. Should point that out. Ugh. Try this noodle again. Hold on. This is nice. It's nice and sweet. But I think it's really dry. Dry and prickly. Fading. Oh, Jesus, Zenbu. Zenbu, you're carrying the ship. Stop. I mean, don't stop, but... I know you don't want to buy any for yourself. You're like, oh, 4 bourbons? Yay. Badass. I mean, he would want the bourbon, so I appreciate that. Ah. If he does win, I will need assistance trying to find him. I was like, because I don't chase people down. That's my thing. If you win, I will tell you as best I can. But that's it. If you don't get back to me, it doesn't happen. Granted, that's only happened once. But it was perturbed. It is not one of those things you try to get. Oh, God. Look, I know what's happening here. I see what you're doing. Stop. Stop it. Sugar Kitty, another few. Cool, cool. Stop it. Oh, and if anyone's curious, which I'm sure you are, the entries go as they are given. So instead of putting Bad Axe twice next to each other, so it's like Bad Axe, no, Bad Axe Bourbon. It goes, right now it's Bad Axe, Sugar Kitty, Hangin' AZ, Patrick Greeny, Bad Axe again, and Sugar Kitty again. And then I randomize it. So it's very, very randomized. There is no sense of order. You know what you're doing. Patrick Greeny gets another one. Oh, Bad Axe? Oh, so it's confusion. I went, what? Patrick Greeny put one in. What? Now you're both doing it. What? It's 7. You can stop there. One more for Bad Axe. One more for Hangin' AZ. All right. See. You guys are silly, for the record. This is hard to do. My brain is like, huh? I can't keep track anymore. Oh my God. Patrick Greeny, is that for you? I'm going to assume it is. I can't keep track anymore. There you go. That was yours. Unless you say otherwise. Zen Buddha's making it rain. Yeah, that's right. I can't see it. I haven't been looking. I don't know what this thing is doing. I hope it's still working. Again, if you were here for one of the streams I did a little while ago, these just disappear occasionally. But then they come back. And they're like, I don't know what went wrong. Nothing's changed on my end, so I don't understand. Oh, God. He's got another entry. I know what you guys are doing. I don't know if this gold thing is a good idea. Yeah, that was fun. That's going to be reset for the next stream, by the way. I just thought it'd be fun to keep that there for now. Oh, this freaking... The Chris Cornell song in my head is annoying. It's a good song, but I don't remember what it's called. All I can remember is this. It's repeating in my head as I nearly forgot my broken heart. And I listened to it earlier today, but I don't think I finished the song. So, damn it. Oh, what happened on your end, by the way? If anything. I can't tell. That doesn't help. Balls. Thank you, Patrick Greeny. You're in for another one. If I don't see anything, that's what happens. It's yours. Patrick Greeny loves whiskey. Oh, Sugar Kitty. Okay. Call it. Sugar Kitty, one more. This is great. Thank you, all you guys. You guys. Confetti Rain. Yes, it's being a mess, I'm sure. I can't watch it the whole time. But that is fun to have this full of things, so it goes all over the place. Confetti Rain? Like, that's what actually happened? On your end? Again, I can't see what you're seeing. But it was happy about the goal being reached. That's cool. I like that. Let me click on it on my end, see if anything happens. Goal achieved. 1 shot of whiskey. Yep, don't let me get away with that. Again, this is the shot glass. Whiskey is of my choice, though. Can you guess what it'll be? Please, guess. Shot, 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 shot. Everybody. Is that how that goes? I don't know how the kids say it. We have about 10-ish minutes for you to get your entries in if you do want to enter the raffle. Without being forcibly entered by other people, which is good. The generosity here in my channel and with all of you makes me feel good in my dark black soul. No, Zenbood, don't even joke about that. You made me feel a little worse just by mentioning that. Ugh. Smell the good whiskey. Don't think about it. Yeah. Jeremiah weed, is that a drink? Oh, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, what am I not doing? Well, there are 4 bourbons and I've only drank 3. We got this tag team of Patrick Greeny and Zenboot here. You guys ever seen that meme? It's specific, and you'll know it if you know it. Where Arnold Schwarzenegger and another gentleman whose name I can't remember. I'm terrible with names. Anyway, they're in the Predator movie. Both extremely jacked guys, and I don't think I can do it like this, but you know, they grab hands and it's like, brah. You see they're like the muscles, and one of them is the Zenboot and one is the Patrick Greeny. Both like, by our powers combined, generosity for all. Enjoy your entries, fling them about, everyone. One for you, one for you. There's an Oprah meme right there. Terrible bourbon like liquor hybrid. Ugh. Well then, no. I mean, you can see, well, you can't see everything on my shelf, but if you've been here long enough, and you know me, and oh, Patrick Greeny, that's mean. That's actually mean. Excellent, good, that's hilarious. That's funny. He will defer, I'm sure, or give to a friend. That's hilarious. Oh, excuse me, cancel. I don't know how that happened. Sorry, my phone heard me. Gun show. Whoa, yeah. Oh, Jesus. Yes, that meme is very gun showy. 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. There we go. Get to the chopper! Yeah, one ugly son of a... That one. Zenboot, you got what's coming to you. You were too kind, and it backfired. Thank you, Patrick Greeny. That was very funny to me. But anyway, yes, if you can figure out what the whiskey is, I will do 2. No, I will not. But I'd be very pleased if you guys knew. It's easy. If you've been here long enough and you know me and you know what kind of whiskeys I like, you'll know. Get to the chop. A coworker gave me Jeremiah Wheat, and that's a weird name for a whiskey of any sort. Working at Bourbon when I was 16, and we were both on the job. So it's that kind of whiskey. Got it. Gah! He dead. He's done a lot of movies too. It's weird. When you think about it, there is always some kind of celebrity who does a bunch of stuff. And in my memory, at least, it's been Arnold Schwarzenegger, and recently, it's been Dwayne Johnson. He has been in movies for like 15 years or more. I've lost track. Suddenly, he's been new in movies all the time. Starting with The Mummy 2? Is that it? And that CGI experience that it was. Ooh, we don't talk about it. Okay. On to the knob. Give me your knob. Ladies, gentles, give me your knob. Lend me your knob. What am I quoting there? It's lend me your ears, but I forget what it is. Shakespeare? It feels like Shakespeare. Oh, we'll just, there we go. Okay. Code word for 420 to be fair. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, why would I drink cannabis? I have many other pleasant ways to do that. That do not include drinking it. Although that's a thing now. Oh, it's Julius Caesar. Yeah, it's old. Very old. I don't remember the exact quote. It's just blah, people, friends, countrymen, lend me your ears. Is that it? So friends, countrymen, lend me your... whatever the heck I was going to say. Weed? We're on to Knob Creek, by the way. Lend me your knobs. That's what I was going to say. Friends, countrymen, lend me your knob. Friends, Romans, countrymen. That's right. Lend me your beers. Yes. I do want a beer now. Damn you. I don't have any. I drank mine. Drank it earlier today. And if I was going to get beer, I should have done it today. But today was not a day for me to go outside. No, sir. We did that. We hated it. Patrick Greeny, I like the fact that I can see your icon. Your membership icon. It looks beautiful. I say that because I made it myself. It's the gold one. How many people have the gold one? Probably you're the only one, actually. I have a vape cart for insomnia nights. Well, there you go. Can't stand flower? You mean the cannabis? That's the correct answer. Yeah, I have vape. It's right here, actually. Sorry, YouTube. I don't know what your rules are with that stuff, but it's not what you think it is. It's not words. Hold on. It is not nicotine, so don't worry about it. Just don't ask any questions. Stop. There we go. Sorry, I almost clicked something that would like drop the whole stream. We don't want that. Jack Abbey's House Lager to finish French beer. There you go. I'll have that cider. That'll be good enough. I'll probably put this Knob Creek in there, honestly. I won't be able to drink this quickly. This is 60%. It is International Beer Day. And if I had been in a better state, physically, mentally, whatever, I would have gone outside and gone to get a 4-pack from Ragged Island. I was tempted to go get some coffee or get some iced tea. I didn't. It was too hot. I hated it. I hated being outside today. It was painful. I mentioned earlier, I can feel UV radiation. Like, feel it in a discomfort level. Not like it's hot. It's like I am being hurt in some way right now because I'm outside in the sun. It's very unpleasant. I came to bury Caesar, not praise him. Bastard. I have to find this damn song. That's what I get for listening to music before the stream and then not finishing it. Stuck in my head now. 5 minutes left. Get your entries in now. I'll thank you to all of you who did enter and who have officially hit the goal. Because in 5 minutes I have to do that too. You still haven't guessed what kind of whiskey it is, though. I have many, but you'll know what it is if you know what I've been doing with myself and my whiskeys and my preferences. So good luck. Yeah, right? That's the thing. I went out without because I was going to the grocery store. That's 5 minutes away. Not even. 2 minutes away. To the grocery store, pick up my groceries and head back. And to make sure you understand how close that is, the AC didn't actually start to work until I got there. And then by the time I got back, it had kind of worked, but I had turned off the car briefly. So it didn't really get to the level of being useful, but it was hot. I hated it. So I'm glad I didn't go outside for long. I wanted to. Part of me wanted to go get like drinks and stuff. Possibly beer. I wouldn't have done it, although I do know it was International Beer Day. Because knowing that, I would have known how busy that this brewery would be. You've been there, Zembu, you know it can get busy. You're like, Red Breast 4 Roses Maker's Mark picks. All right, if you had to guess which one it would be, which one would it be? You're very close. Very close. 2 Shakespeare quotes in 1 chat has to be a record. Maybe. Anyone know anything else? I do Shakespeare, usually. By accident. Was it the Puck's little exit thing? Oh god, I used to know it. Now it's not coming out in my brain here. Hold on. And Robin shall make amends, something like that. And that's like the last thing he says. He addresses the audience. It's fine. It's wild. If burden be the food of love, pour on. Do new makers pick? I don't know. Did she? I assume not, because if she did, I would be keenly aware of knowing that. But she has snuck some stuff past me before. I don't think she's ever done one, honestly. I would know that. Like, that's one I would be like, Irene, give it to me. 5 of them, please, now. But no, I don't think she did. What was the last thing she did anyway? I don't remember. I think it was one I was interested in, but I don't know. My brain don't work. 2 minutes until shot time and the end of the waffle. Excuse me. I'm putting the whiskey next to it. Et tu brute. There you go. Et tu brute. When he was stabbed in the back. Stabbed by many other people at the same time, as I understand it. That's 3. 3 quotes from Caesar right there. We're way back. If we had, there we go. If we shadows have offended, think, but this is all is mended. That you have but slumbered here as these visions did appear, and as I am an honest Puck, if we have unuttered luck. Oh wait. Give us your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends. Something along those lines. I never played Puck. I just was in Shakespeare performance once as a side character of some sort. I had lines, but I don't remember what my thing was. I was like the butler or something. Good stuff. It's been a long time since I did something like that, though. It was very hard to follow Shakespeare. There's a lot of having to understand the humor is especially difficult. Sometimes it's very obvious, especially with Puck and the whole forest scene of the donkey. I mean, it's Veni Vidi Vici. Vici? Vici? That sounds like Italian. I don't know if I'm assuming it is. I'm staring at the clock because I'm going to have to do some alcohol shots here. This is going to go into the cider. This is going to go into the shot glass. This is the water that's going to go into me first. Because hydration is key. Everyone hydrate. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. Water is the best. All right. First things first, while I have some semblance of rational thinking here, we go to this. I'm going to randomize the names. I don't know how many entries there were, but it'll tell me in a second. I came, I saw, I conquered. Exactly. That's what happened to everyone here. Bum, bum. All right, there were 17 entries. They have been randomized. Now we ask the big G. Hold on. Okay. Making sure there weren't any other things I missed. Hey Google, pick a random number between 1 and 17.
15.
Hang it, AZ, guess what? I'm going to send you a bunch of bourbon. Congrats. Zenboot is probably very relieved right now. I believe I have your information. So if you're in chat still, I assume you are. If that's still the same, let me know. You'll be getting glass. So hopefully those will not burst. But I hope it'll be fine. I'm concerned as to where I'm sending it. But hopefully it'll get there just fine. Ew. Yep, indeed. Email me, please. KillCo Whiskey Musings, all one word, @gmail. I believe I still have your information. I'm not going to say anything now, of course. I just know where you're far away, and I've sent you stuff before. And I usually save that for people who are regulars, which is you. Everything's the same. Good to know. Okay. I will email you anyway, in all likelihood, just because I have to get in touch with you so I can tell you what's happening. But there we go. Okay, bye, everyone. I definitely don't have to take a shot now. Yeah, you got lucky. You got lucky. There were a lot of entries there. It was funny. I have a feeling if Zenbu did win, he would defer. He'd be like, roll again, please. But here we go. Obviously, this is what we're taking a shot of tonight. Thank you to everyone who donated via Super Chats to get us to the 20, or the 10, actually. Better easy than me, right? Whoa. I've gotten into this thing where I pour whiskey I hold the bottom. I don't know why I've started doing that, but it seems to be a little easier for me. Weirdly enough. I feel like I have better control. Okay, that's as far up as I'm gonna go, okay? That's a shot. Grazie. Do you get another pizza? No, I wish. There were two options. There was you can get a pizza and you could get a some kind of like YouTube neon light thing. So it was like the YouTube logo, and it was like this tiny little light thing, neon sign looking. But they had a limited supply, and they ran out before I even realized I could check to see what they meant. I saw that email. I was like, what? And I didn't open it. And then, the next day I looked at it. It's like, if you ask for us early, you can get this thing. And by the time I looked, they were all gone. Part of me was sad. Part of me was like, I don't need that. Where would I put it? Near my whiskey? I don't think so. Sommelier pouring wine. That's probably what it is. Well, let me just dribble some everywhere. Arm. Stop. Hold on. Here you go. There's a red breast. Go for the food anyway. I know, right? Food is good. I got to have lunch and dinner for like a day. It was a small pizza, but that's okay. Sláinte, cheers, everyone. Thank you once again. Oy. It's coming out my ears. Woo! That's so good. Even as a shot. And again, part of it is not slamming it to the back of your throat. That makes it very unpleasant. Oh, I'm awake now. Even if it is Domino's. I feel like my voice dropped an octave. Take a shot. I feel like more of a man. Oh, yeah. I still got it, though. That was not as bad as I thought it would be because I used a good whiskey. Out of humor, I thought I was going to use the Jameson 18 year. I didn't. But I went for 40% because that's manageable. Anything else is a little uncomfortable. There you have it, folks. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for entering the raffle. Thank you for buying me a shot, technically. I'll be back here on Sunday. We'll be doing very likely another blind sample night because I want to get through those. I still have some whiskey left. Break my glasses on stuff. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.